To make the ship efficient and environmentally friendly, it's not just using one program, it is everybody on the ship working together. From itinerary planning to optimal use of fuel, to maintenance to the engines, it's one big team effort. Routing of the ship, how we plan the itineraries is more based now on the environment than it used to be.
We really rely on our One Ocean technology that we've been developing along with Lloyd's Register.
It's coupled to a database with different environmental zones around the world. Rules and regulations, either locally or at government level or international level, are extremely diverse. So One Ocean is a relatively new system that has been developed. It tells us what we can and what we cannot do in certain parts of the world. So the system has a display here on the bridge close to the navigator, and actually we go beyond those regulations. Instead of having regular rudders and propellers, we have azipods, which is a much more efficient system, and it saves between 10 and 20% of fuel compared to the same hull design with a regular propulsion system. This azipod system is now installed on every new build, so it's really a great improvement.
Beyond propulsion, the way we utilize the energy on board for HVAC is also reverse engineered around efficiency. Because of all the changes that have been made with the ventilation and the economies that we've made, it has reduced the power consumption of the AC by 3 to 5% over the course of the implementation of this. So this is one of the units. We've got the cooling water line, so the seawater is pumped into the unit to keep the air conditioning unit cold, and that is used to produce the cold water that we need to keep the ship cold.
We're using another system called ANIRAM, which gives us the optimum engine settings. This program will, for each speed, calculate the optimum trim so that we use the least amount of fuel to move through the water. And it's also self-learning. So while it makes a voyage, it's monitoring a lot of sensors, like the trim and the list of the ship, and it constantly gives us advice on the optimum settings to be on time and to use the least amount of energy possible.
Things like installing LED lights, on-demand cooling. Every system we use, rely on, and build is bringing us one step closer to being more efficient.
It's good to work for a company that actually doesn't just talk, but goes beyond the regulations and really tries to continuously improve on our environmental operations. It's not just for me, it's not just for the people now, but it's also for the future, to do the right thing.